What's up, guys? This is Jacob from Reality on Tape. I'm here with you guys with another episode. On this episode, we'll be discussing about lash technicians. Right here, I have Zeydi, my sister-in-law. But go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, my name is Zeydi and I'm a lash tech artist.
All right. Let's get right into it. What inspired you to become a lash tech?
Honestly, TikTok. TikTok got me into on how to become a lash artist. It was just like a lot of videos I was seeing. I guess the more you like the videos, like the more it will come up or pop up on your For You page. And so that's how it kind of started. It was just entertaining or satisfying watching other girls doing lashes on clients.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how
It was like on your algorithm since you liked and all the
Yeah.
time. I got you. So it was just like more like a satisfying. You just kind of saw yourself watching videos at night, just
Yeah,
hours and hours.
Literally. I think like the whole process, I was like, it looks easy, but I kind of knew it wasn't easy. I was just like, there's something that maybe like, probably if I do learn it, like I'll probably get the hang of it. So that's kind of started like playing on my mind. And that's basically what inspired me.
Yeah, that's funny because that's basically what happened to me with like my podcast studio. That was my algorithm since I like that, and I was like, nah, it's something that I feel like I would want to do. It looks easy, but man, it's not easy.
I
Video
know.
editing, I mean, man, lash tech, I mean, that's a lot of details that
It is.
that are
And
missed
that's what
out.
I figure. I'm like, I know there's details into it, but maybe if I like look into it and get more information and maybe I'll end up liking it because I'm not really like into, people will be like, why don't you do nails? Why don't you do hair? Why don't you, because, I do my makeup, I do my hair. And they'll be like, well, how come you don't do that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not into that type of stuff. So it would just bring my attention doing lashes, but I never thought of becoming one. I was just like satisfying watching, and I don't know. It was just like the more you watch it, it's like, what if I try it?
Yeah,
What if I do end up liking it?
it's always what if, and that's good. You got to take risks. It's always good to take risks. What was the process in starting to get into that field? What's the first thing that you did?
Honestly, to just because I'm a home base, I just took the certificate. It's literally just I took it the same day and got my certificate that same day. You just have to go with somebody that is certified and can certify you to be a lash tech. That's the first thing you have to do.
So what was it like getting your certificate? What was the process? How did that go? How was the experience?
Oh, it was good. It was amazing. I think after that, it was like, okay, yeah, definitely this is something for me. It was basically she's my cousin Karen. Shout out to my girl Karen. It was weird and it just happened out of nowhere because like I said, I was watching TikTok videos and I was just like, okay, this is satisfying watching. What if I become one? And then out of nowhere, I seen Karen posted like, I'm gonna be taking, I don't know how you call it, like students, I guess, to certify if anyone is interested to become a lash artist. If you need more information, contact me, text me. And I'm like, I immediately texted her, or I think I saw her at a party. I was like, hey, like, I'm wondering, like, what if I take it? Like, give me the details, And so she basically gave me all the information, and I was just like, I was telling Frank, I'm like, what if I take the class and just see what if I end up liking it? And then he was like, I mean, go ahead, take it. Like, take the risk. You might just end up liking it. And it wasn't so expensive, so it was a good price for me. And I was just like, okay, I'll take it. And then when I went to Karen's, she had everything all set up so pretty. And when I saw that, I'm like, okay, this is something that it got me more inspired to become one.
I see. How many people were in the room?
It was like about 5.
Oh, okay.
5 girls, which I thought it was only going to be me by myself in that room. I thought she was going to be teaching me only. Like, I thought it was just going to be like one per person that she does. But no, it was like a whole, like it looked like a class,
Yeah. How many hours did you say it was? How long were you there?
I think it was 6 or 5 hours because it does take like practice. Like, she literally goes over everything that you need to know. And that's what I love about her class. She gave me all the information that I needed. I think it was very specified, like, on the steps to become one.
So, why did you choose to be home-based and not go to an office or, have to rent out a room? What made you want to do it home-based?
Well, because I'm just starting, I wouldn't really go directly to a studio.
Mm-hmm.
First is because I don't even have the money to pay. Like, I don't make enough to pay for a studio.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of lash artists, actually, they start off home-based first. And they work themselves up. And once, like, they get that many clients to the point where, like, I can't really do this at home no more, and I can afford a studio, then I'll get a studio. And that's just me. Thankfully, I got a studio built outside my house, so it works really good for me.
I think that really started whenever COVID started too. People were trying to find out what they can do from home, and that's whenever people started becoming barbers, hairstylists, lash techs. I mean, you had to do what you had to do, just
to make more money.
But yeah, that's whenever videos started, coming out a lot more on TikTok, and it's a good way to become an entrepreneur and have your own thing. You don't have to clock in and clock out, and
you do
have
it on
to
your own schedule.
Yeah, you could fucking do lashes with some pajamas on.
Not for real. I mean, if you're that confident with the client, why not?
Yeah. How much money do you think someone should have in order to start, as a home-based lash tech?
Well, I would say like about, I mean, me personally, I had the money, so I would say 1,000 or even less. You could start with less than that, but I had 1,000 to start off, because like the class, and after that you have to buy like the chair and the extra supplies that you need. And honestly, I kind of wasted, because that's what happens. Like, you try out things that might not work out for you, so you got to keep buying stuff that's gonna work out for you.
Oh, okay.
To start,
Yeah. Did you mainly shop on Amazon, or what website were you usually on whenever you bought your equipment?
Yeah, Amazon.
Amazon.
I think like again, Karen was the one that gave me. She actually helped me so much. She helped me so much. Even after the class was over, she was always telling me on where to get supplies and where can I find a chair, like everything.
Oh, okay.
So Amazon was my first.
How do you promote yourself? How do you promote your business? Are you on social media? And if you are, give a shout out.
Yes, I have my page, Glammzlash page on Instagram. It's with the double M, so it's Glammzlash.
So you usually kind of just make good videos and just edit them?
Yeah, I try to post a lot, or as much as I can, on my stories, because I'm not going to be posting on my page all the time. But I try to promote myself on my Instagram page stories, and just let my friends know, or my sister to just like shout me out and tag me and stuff.
Yeah.
So I try to promote myself like that.
Gotcha. How much do you charge as a lash tech to your clients?
As in right now, only $50 on any set. I started with $30, obviously, for like to get models, and I mean that's probably what normal price is for models, 30 to 40. I started at 30, and I guess now, since I've been on as a lash artist 5 months, I went up $50 just so I could keep getting more clients.
Okay.
And get more experience and more.
How right now, how long does it usually take for you to do lashes start to finish compared to like when you started?
My first, now I take about 3 to 4 hours still.
Okay.
Just because there's times where like I do talk to some of my clients, and when they talk, they move. Like sometimes they don't even notice. Yeah. But there's people that talk, and they talk with their eyes like that. I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah. So
for me, it's hard because I'm just like trying to, because you have to get one lash per lash. And they're like talking with their hands, so they move like their whole their whole eye move.
So you can't You can talk to them and have a
I
conversation,
can talk to
but
them. Yeah, I have
not too much because you gotta focus.
I try to like keep it short because that's why it takes me a long time, 3 to 4. I mean, probably the longest I take now is 4 hours.
How was your experience on the first lashes that you did? How was that experience? How did you even practice?
I mean, people say it wasn't so bad, but because I like showed a picture of my first model, but I literally took probably 10 hours in total. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
But this is the thing.
That
like,
was on a coma and shit. Just kidding.
Well, it's because like I started at night, and we literally didn't finish until like 1 a.m, and we had to pause. And she was tired. She was like, but she was telling me like keep going, you know. So, but I was tired. She was tired. She was like, hey, like, can we leave it here? And I'm like, yes, can we? Because I'm tired too. I just wanted to keep going, like, you know. I didn't want to stop there. And then she's like, no, it's fine. We could continue in the morning. So I was like, okay, that's fine with me. So I paused, and then I kept going in the morning with the other side, and it was like another 5 hours.
Man, that girl woke up with like one eyelash is heavier than the other. She was like, what the fuck?
I know. But it's I don't know, like I'm thankful for her because like at that point I'm like, okay, no, this is I don't know why, but I was just like, this is not for me. And I was just like, there's no way I can do this. Like, it took me that long. Like, I don't think it's for me. So I was like, hey, let me just remove them because I'm sorry. Like, I can't keep going. And she was the one that told me, like, no, keep going.
Oh, okay. That was your very first?
My very first one.
Oh,
and it came out pretty good, I think.
Did you practice on somebody else before you did that?
On a mannequin and on Frank.
You practiced on Frank?
On Frank.
Oh, damn. How was that?
It was lit.
Frank is my brother, by the way, guys.
Yes.
How was that?
It was so funny because I was just like, hey, would you mind if I do just a little bit? So to see if I can get the hang of it and maybe like get my hands on someone else, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, sure. Like, and I thought he was going to say no, but he was like, all right. I'm like, I'm going to just remove them right after. Like, I'm not going to leave them. It's just I want to know what it feels like to be on a real eyelash. And so then I started like doing it on him, you know, just like going by the steps, right? And then immediately right after, he started snoring. Like, I think I probably even put the tape on it, and he was already snoring. I'm like, really? And I started laughing. And then he was like, what? And I was like, it's because like I can't believe you're already snoring. And then he's like, oh, it feels good. And then he was like, why are you laughing at me? Like, are you gonna be laughing at your clients when they're snoring? I'm like, no, it's just so funny that you immediately fell asleep. And then I have a video of him like that I did his lashes too.
Yeah. The glue didn't get stuck to him or anything like that?
No, but he was very impatient right after. He's like, all right, take this off, like take it off. And I was taking my time, you know, going through the steps, but he was just like, I don't know. He was like, give me this stuff, and then he like took it off himself and it started burning. I'm like, this is why I have to do what I have to do steps by steps, but you didn't let me.
Mm-hmm. That's
and
funny.
It was just burning him. It was funny. It was so funny.
Would you say that your husband is your number one supporter?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, he better be if he fucking let you do his lashes.
I know. Even today.
Yeah.
I have like negative thoughts, and he's like, why are you so negative? Like, you're good, you're fine, you keep going. Like,
what motivates you the most though, overall?
Him and my kids. Like, I do think my kids are the ones that keep me pushing.
How is it like when you're doing eyelashes and you have kids? Like, how are you able to work with that?
It's hard. That's the only thing. Like, there's other challenges, but that's another challenge that I have to keep, that I go through. Like, I have my little studio right outside my house, so my kids like keep coming in and out. And I mean, I feel so bad for my clients, and I always be like, I'm still sorry. Like, I mean, I don't know what else I could do, you know, because I want to make extra money and income for my kids.
Yeah. And I'm sure the clients understand, you know.
Oh yeah, all of them. All of them so far, and they've been very patient, and They're like, girl, it's okay. I understand all of them. I don't think
Yeah.
there's been one like that has said
Yeah.
anything bad about it.
Shit,
And
if
I
it
hope
was
not.
if
You
it
know?
was me and I was laying down and I heard them kiss,
I know.
we're trying to look for
That's
that.
what I said. I'm
motherfucker.
like, I was trying to like tell them like go watch something because I'm scared that they're trying to sleep, you know, and they're over
Yeah.
here yelling and
Yeah.
crying and coming in and out.
No, yeah, I feel you.
So it's a challenge.
I gotcha. What would you say is your number one selling lashes?
Wispy sets and cat eye set, but mainly wispy. They have like spikes on the.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, it's cute. It's a cute set. It just gives out like, I think it's the spikes that gives it a little different.
Just a
Shit.
different look.
Uh-huh,
Just like
you're
more
right.
like classy.
Yeah, because even me, when I get my lashes, I get wispy, which is spikes. That's
Yeah.
on my.
You never had like a client that would want like those big ass lashes that like if they blink too fast they start flying away.
No, and I'm scared because I'm more like a natural lash person. Like I'm not a mega volume person. And then thankfully, I mean, I haven't had one, but if I do, I mean, it hopefully comes out good, which I'm sure it will. I'm waiting for that one client that comes and tells me I want mega volume because I want to see how it's gonna come out.
What are the challenges overall in being a lash tech?
I mean, it's always a challenge as a lash artist. It's like the temperature. It has to be at the right temperature. I mean, at first, I think it's by steps. Like at first, my challenge was how to make the fan out of the lashes, and then how to isolate the lash. Basically, like because you have to glue one lash per lash. Because if you lash two lashes or something like I don't know if,
At the same time?
yeah, it could hurt she could be very comfortable and it can hurt her eyes, and just other challenges, I guess, like on how to grab my tweezers, just stuff like that. I've been learning all the time, and you know, every client is different, so it's a challenge with every client. Well, like now that I'm more experienced, like I have getting the hang of it, but it's always different. Like everybody's lashes are totally different.
Have you ever thought about starting your own type of courses where you know like how you had started by going with your cousin? Have you ever started like trying to do your own little class to teach people?
I've thought about it, but as in right now, I guess I mean, obviously I'm not ready for that yet, but I've thought about maybe in the future, if I'm like that big, possibly yes. I thought maybe that I'll just, instead of that, I kind of want to do my own brand.
Yeah. Kind of want to start your own brand?
Yeah, like my own supplies and, you know what I mean?
Yeah. For somebody that is wanting to get into the lash tech industry, what is something that you would want, you know, to tell them to motivate them? Maybe they're struggling a little bit to get clientele, but what's something that you would want to tell them from experience?
To keep going. I think to be consistent is the key to everything. To keep going, not give up, because there's been times when like I want to give up, and the only thing has been keeping me going is to keep going, like not give up.
Yeah.
And to stay humble. That's the number one thing. Stay humble and don't be so negative about yourself. That's how I think everybody learns. You make mistakes and you learn from that mistake and you just keep going. Don't give up. What was another thing? Like, just keep watching videos, keep practicing until you get it.
Yeah.
Like, just being consistent.
Just being consistent. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that is the number one thing that, you know, that keeps somebody driving. First, they have to find out what they're passionate about and what they like. What makes you stay up at night? What are you watching that's making you feel like,
Right.
you know what I mean, that you're addicted to, and you're like, whatever that is, go ahead and go for it.
That was me. Watching late at night videos, it was me like, okay, if this happened, what I do? And you just watch it and you're like, okay, now I know what to do next time.
Yeah.
Like those are the videos you want to watch at night. but you have to make sure that's something that you want to still proceed.
Yeah. Yeah, especially like people that are, just kind of scared. A lot of people are behind the phones just watching videos, things that they're steady watching for hours and they don't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like if you're looking at a video and you know that looks satisfying and something that you think you can do, man, just go ahead and just do it.
Just do it. Yeah, because if you don't ever do it, then you're always going to be scared and you're never going to get good at it until you really get on it. And I mean, like I said, everybody makes mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. You got to keep going and you just learn from it. I mean, thankfully, all my clients have been super, super nice, super, super cool. And I've been learning from them too. So,
yeah,
whatever mistake you make, you learn from that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think a lot of people need to get out of their comfort zone. A lot of people are in their comfort zone and they're just scared to get, to get out of it. Just like me, like myself, like I know the people that know me personally, like my brother, my sister, my family, closer friends. I feel like the personality that I had, I feel like the people that know me, they didn't really think that I was gonna start a podcast because just more of my personality. Like, nah, I ain't trying to record myself. Like, that's weird.
Well, no, I feel like whenever you told us, I was like, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what they tell me too. Like, I could see you as a lash artist. I don't know. Like, I could see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've always wanted to be a podcaster. I wanted to have, my own podcast studio, my own host. So I got everything together, but I just keep grinding it off and I keep learning every single day, how to edit videos, how to talk, me being in the, sales experience, being able to know how to talk to people, communicate. And a lot of people, they feel like they wish they knew how to do that, but there's everything that is out there for you to do that. You know what I mean? You can go work somewhere where you have customer service or, just watch videos, just build that confidence.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to go through challenges and like I said, those are going to be the ones that you're going to learn from.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
You have to go through that. If not, how do you learn?
Yeah.
Like you have to.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I do see myself at a studio already and hopefully start my own brand. That's what I want to do. Like start my own supply, my own brand, and to sell like my brand to other lash artists.
Is there a specific location that you would want to be at? Because I know right now you're taking clients from Cypress, Hockley, a little bit of Houston, just more in this area over here.
I do just because this area is growing. And even like girls that come to me, they're like, there's not many lash artists on this side. Yeah. And I think that's why it's going pretty good for me because I have really good clients coming to me consistently. And I think it will be a really good idea to put something now here.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, I think it's definitely growing a lot of businesses. And I feel like maybe if it's growing pretty fast.
Yeah.
So hopefully sooner than that as well, you probably get like a good studio right here, like where the businesses are at, what I'm saying, before it starts inclining.
Yeah, because it was country, now it's becoming a city.
Yeah. Sounds good. And if you guys are wanting to get into the industry and I want some more information, y'all go ahead and reach out to me, send me a DM, send me a message. I can get in contact with Zeydi to get more in details if you have any questions about the Lash Tech business. But peace out.
Bye.